Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. Thomas Halbert has been a problematic chicken wing for a very long time. Can't stay out of drama to save his pumpkin spice latte. Oh, sick of him. So Thomas had recently taken to his Instagram live stream to apologise for making fun of fans who can't afford to be fully environmentally friendly in all aspects of their life. This is the initial tweet he sent out that pissed off a lot of people. I don't know what kind of capitalist, propaganda-made people who are in low income believe sustainable living was out of their budget, but it's not. Not long after tweeting this, he received a heck ton of backlash. T-Spill had tweeted, "Don't let people make you feel bad for not being 100% eco-friendly. Use metal straws instead of plastic? Great. Bike to work instead of driving? Great. Meatless Mondays? You're doing great." A fan had also responded, "Look how sustainable I am, moving into a house that's easily double what I need, and therefore uses more power and water that is necessary for my life. What are you doing to help the environment? No excuses." Thomas Halbert had then taken to his Twitter to apologise in a lengthy statement. He had said, "I want to be as clear as possible. I was not belittling, undermining, or even trying to disrespect those with low income. Yet again, a situation in which I'm trying to start a conversation is taken out of context. I'm painted as rude and mean. I know I'm not that. I know my intentions are to help others and also inform others. I like to spark conversations in which even I can learn a thing or two. I do apologise if anyone misunderstood what I meant. However, I don't apologise for saying it. Anyone of any class can help the world be a better place. I apologise for sounding harsh or blunt. That's just my character. I wish with all my heart that people would just try to understand me, but I know it will never happen. I know I'll always have drama channels looking to cancel me, people looking to harass me. I should know by now not to respond, given that my responses are always volatile. I forget people expect me to be perfect, and I'm not allowed to have human reactions to people constantly tearing me down each and every day. It ruins my mood and it makes me so frustrated. I will never apologise for doing what I believe is the right thing. However, I will apologise for feelings I've hurt. Never my intentions to hurt people's feelings, but I'm never going to try and be someone I am not. I'm never going to fit a mould or change myself to please people on the internet. People can think what they want about Thomas Halbert, but I will tell you who I am. You will not. I'm smart, strong, independent, caring, a teacher, a leader, loyal, loving, passionate, intense, fiery, angry at times, sad at times, but resilient always. I will never allow strangers who have never sat down next to me to tell me what I am and who I am becoming. You read my life as letters, videos, and photos on a screen. To my supporters, I am so sorry for ever giving undeserving people my time, energy, and attention. You guys deserve more than that. I will do better with how I react to negativity on the internet." So Thomas Halbert soon after took to his live stream and came for drama channels. He allegedly accused Dustin Daly of gaslighting, and then he said he was going to quit social media altogether and work at McDonald's. Here's what he had to say.
Conscious Gate, we're calling it that. Archie Gate, Archie Gate, then we had, what was the other one? White Sage Gate, and now we're having Environmentally Friendly Gate. Seems like every time I, try to be a good person, doesn't work out. So there's that. So today, or no, yesterday, last night, I had tweeted because I was curious, because I was watching, I just watched this movie called Interstellar about how the world was dying and stuff like that, and they had to go to a whole different planet to, like, whatever. It just made me think about more about what I'm doing to be a part of, like, making the world, not the world, because the world's gonna live on regardless. Like, no matter what, the world's gonna be here. It's humans, it's animals, and stuff like that, that, you know, there has been life before humans, that went extinct. Like, what makes us think that we're safe from that? So I was just like, what am I doing to make the world I live in safe for me, safe for animals, safe for everyone? And I was making a list of things that I'm not doing. So I'm not vegan. I still eat meat. Even though I've been trying to tell myself that I'm going to do it, you know, I still support a lot of major corporations. I'm still purchasing makeup for my videos. There's still things that I'm still not doing, but I thought I could kind of not only share some things that I'm doing, but also hear what my followers are doing to be a little bit more environmentally conscious, not only to start the conversation, but to inspire other people to do so. And, you know, it was a great topic of conversation. There was this one girl, bless her heart, she had tweeted, some of us are poor. And I guess, I mean, I've had this discussion with you guys on Twitter years ago about, like, you know, plastic water bottles and stuff like that. I said, like, if you can, don't use plastic water bottles, use Brita filters. And someone said, well, Brita filters are expensive. And I'm like, well, if you factor in how much you would spend repurchasing packaged water versus on how much you would be spending replacing the Brita filter, it would make more sense to get the Brita filter than to, but that's just my opinion. You know, it's not like I'm forcing anyone to do anything. It's just Hickle. It's just me offering different insight. And so this girl said some of us are poor, and I guess it was taken the wrong way. I guess people just read, I guess people, for some reason, and this isn't my fault, this is the person reading his fault, straight up, but people, I guess, read my tweets as if I'm being snarky or defensive or rude, but it's not ever in that intention. So I forgot what I said. It's still on my Twitter if you guys want to go look, I think. But I had said something along the lines, well, having low income isn't really an excuse when there's things you can do for free to be environmentally conscious. And I guess that triggered some people, which is totally understandable. I know what it's like to be low income. I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like to have that frustration. I even had that frustration this year. I have been low income this year. I have had to live paycheck to paycheck. Well, not low income this year, but, you know, I've had to live paycheck to paycheck. I know what it feels like to do what you can to survive, to keep a roof over your head, to keep everything around you, you know, whatever. But then moreover, growing up, I've been extremely low income. My family went, you know, years where there would be like weeks that the power's turned off, the cable's turned off, not the cable, but the electricity's turned off. There's time, like, I grew up in that. I grew up in going to the creek in front of my house to bring buckets of water to our house that we would have to boil and filter ourselves and clean so we can shower with it, so we could drink it, so we could cook food with it. I have grown up in those environments where I've had to live off of my means, even if my means weren't available, like weren't that much. So that being said, I guess people took, and I get it, I get the frustration behind when you have low income and you're frustrated about that, and you work all the time, you have people constantly, like, you know, there's whatever. So I get where my tweet could have been taken as, I guess, me trying to tell someone of low income how to live, which is not the case. I was responding to one girl that said some of us are low income, and I was reminding her that just because you are low income does not mean you can't help the environment. Because I'm assuming she wanted to, but she feels as though because she's low income that she can't, and that's not true. You're able to do that, and you're able to help the environment. You're able to do what you can with what you know how to do to make an effort. And even if it's just putting pressure on huge corporations that, the thing about the metal straws don't count thing though, I said that because I didn't want to hear that you use metal straws. I wanted to hear other things that you're doing, because everyone uses metal straws. That's the easiest thing, one of the easiest things to implement. And it was also a joke. People took that some type of way, and that's people just being fucking sensitive. That's just people being, well, I do something. Well, like, yeah, you do, like, metal straws is fine, whatever. I wanted to hear what other people do outside of metal straws to help the environment, because I wanted to be inspired to implement something in my life that maybe I don't. So it was a joke more than anything. I guess people are just, they don't get me, they don't understand me, they misread everything. That's more of a personal problem. No offense to you if you took it that way, but that's not how I said it. So metal straws do count, no shit, but plastic straws count for, I think it's less than 1% of pollution and all that stuff. So take that with what you will. Yeah, so I just wanted to have a conversation about that, and I guess I get, and then of course the whole drama channels that hate me right now, you know, I'm not going to say their name because they do not deserve any more traffic than they already get over being really just like disturbingly rude people to people like me or to other people on the internet. So one of them took what I said, misconstrued it, of course, gaslit what I said, manipulated what I said to put his own snarky comment in there, and my mistake was responding to it. I think the biggest thing, this is the thing that my boyfriend pulled me aside to talk to me about today when I was really upset. And he was like, Thomas, this wouldn't have happened if you didn't respond to him. And I said, but they're just going to keep attacking me over nothing. And he said, they're going to keep attacking you if you keep responding to them, if you keep giving them something to respond to talk about or whatever. And I'm just like, that's true, but it's just so frustrating when people think that they have the right to attack my character, but if I do the same thing, that it's not okay. That they're free from being attacked online. Like, no, mama, like, you are doing, if you don't, let me tell you something. Do not dish out what you cannot handle. And that's what I feel like these drama channels do. Because the thing is, these same 3 people were so cool with me, ready to collab with me, ready to get tea from me about the industry, ready to do all this and all that, and the third, it's actually 4. But the second I had an opposing opinion from them, the second that I did not kiss their ass, the second that I did not align with what they believe, it was, let's now attack Thomas, let's now drag Thomas through the mud, and now these people that would leave me alone prior to any of our drama together now want to comment on everything I say. So it's just like, what are your true intentions here with me and with what you're doing with your platforms? And it's just, I see you, and I hope you know I see you, and I hope you know a lot of other people see you as well. I wish them the best. I wish people who act like that the best. I wish people who cry all day in the third about Thomas Halbert being a hypocrite, about Thomas Halbert being this way, understand how they act when they go to sleep, how they acted throughout the day, how they decided to spend their day. I hope they understand what they're doing with their life when they go to sleep, as much as they're so aware with what I'm doing with my life and my decisions. And I get that that's their job, but I hope they understand that their job, never mind. And my boyfriend reminded me, like, they're unhappy, their life is full of negativity. He had to remind me, and he had to remind me that, do you want your life to be unhappy? Do you want to be constantly negative? No? Then stop fucking feeding them. So, that's that on that. I hope that cleared it up with the whole low income thing. The thing is that it costs no one no money to be environmentally conscious or aware. It costs no one any money to Google what's going on in the world and what they can do to help out with the world. I get that some people are conservative and they don't believe in global warming and they don't this, that, and the third. But just because you don't believe in what I believe in, just because this whatever doesn't mean you have any right to belittle what I'm saying. And I like, I'm not sitting here, it's just so weird. I'm just like, what did I even say to cause this? Oh, and then I called one person, which, you mean, but, and then I blocked one of the drama channels, and then they made it their goal to tweet about it when they block everyone all the time. It's just like weird. I'm just like, how are you gonna act that way and then constantly comment on how I act? Like, do you know how you're acting? How you look online? If someone outside of the community that we're in, this world that we're in, were to look at me and look at you, they would have think we're both crazy and that we're both dumb for even talking about this. So I just hope that gives people perspective, that this is really fucking stupid, and I just was asking people to reduce, reuse, and recycle. And the fact that I'm getting attacked for that, or for how I handled telling someone that being low income is not an excuse for being environmentally friendly, I don't know how that's rude or mean. Maybe I should have said, like, maybe I should have worded it more nicely, because apparently, and that's another thing I want to complain about and rant about. The same people that say the internet is overly sensitive are the same ones overly sensitive. Like, girl, we're all emotional beings. We all are human beings with human reactions and human emotions. Like, just fucking, like, I'm so confused. Like, but I have to keep reminding myself that I am not allowed to be a human being. I'm not allowed to have human being conversations. I'm supposed to be a robot. I'm supposed to not respond to anyone. I'm supposed to not get my feelings hurt, because I chose this life, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, people are like, well, no matter what I do, there's still companies polluting. And I'm just like, so you're gonna give up like that? You're gonna give up like that? You're not gonna even try? It's just like, let's just die on this earth. Like, stuff like that is just like, oh, fucking fine, we'll pull your dead weight. It's fine. The people that actually care about what's going on will pull the dead weight. Don't worry. I was watching so many Greta Thunberg interviews, and it just inspired me, and it made me so happy about the future of the, like, future generations and stuff like that. So it's just, you know, at the end of the day, people are going to feel like however they want to feel about me. I know they're wrong. My followers know they're wrong. My boyfriend knows they're wrong. My boyfriend lives with me. He sees me for who I am. He sees that I'm better than the reactions I give these people. And he was nice enough to be like, because you know what? I have never had someone do this for me before. Because I've only had people feed into my anger. He told me to stop. To snap out of it and realize what I'm mad over. And I've never had someone do that. So many other people would have just been like, yeah, fuck them. And he's like, no, Thomas, you gotta see what's going on. You gotta see it from all sides. And you know what? I love him for that. Because otherwise, I would have been a bigger baby today. He's a Pisces, so no shit that a Pisces, a water sign, would do that. And me, a fire sign, would be raging the fuck out. So that's not on that. I just wanted to talk. I feel like I'm better at explaining myself through speech rather than text. But God, it's so annoying seeing people just talk about me and not even know me. Not even know the full situation. Just know what these fucking shit talkers are saying that already don't like me. They're just talking that shit because they're biased. They don't like me. They're saying that because they literally don't like me. They're not saying it because of anything else. They're saying it because they don't like me. They're not saying it because they want to do what's right or anything like that. They're saying it because they literally do not like me. And their followers are taking that as fact and spreading it. And it's just like, do you even know what's going on, ma'am? Like, do you really even know what's happening? I'm an Aries. Taking time to respond. Yeah, that's one thing I'm going to start doing. I don't know, after this, I'm going to try to stay off of Twitter as much as possible and just focus on posting on YouTube and Instagram. I feel like Twitter has taken a toll on me, and I feel like I'm allowing people to have too much power over me, and I'm so much better than, honestly, like, I'm better than that. I'm better than these people that constantly are just so negative and looking for drama. Like, do people understand how negative this drama culture is? And I'm feeding into it. And it's not healthy for me. That's why I deactivated my Twitter at first. I reactivated it because Carlos, like, spoke some sense to me. Because I was sitting there and I was like, I literally was 2 seconds away from completely deleting my Instagram, like, from being recoverable, and doing the same thing to my YouTube channel. I was literally on my computer doing everything. Carlos had to physically stop me from doing that because I was fully prepared to just work at McDonald's. And, like, have Carlos be the influencer superstar of the world and live his best life and help him create all this content, and I just work at McDonald's. Like, I was so ready. Or, like, Target or something. Because, you know, I think at this point I'm at the last straw of I either need to figure out a way to cope with this influencer shit, or quit it. Like, as far as my mental health is going, I'm at this crossroads where I need to try. I'm gonna try, because I'm not gonna give up that. I'm resilient as fuck. I'm not gonna give up that easy. I'm going to try to get my mind right to where I can handle this stuff. I've been doing it already, but, you know, there's still some things I need to learn with coping and my coping mechanisms and my reactions and my anger and stuff like that. I still need to learn about, like, how to handle that and control that. But if it still lays on my spirit like this, the way that it has been, where I just feel like I don't like this anymore because of the environment that I'm in, then I'm going to quit it. I don't care how much money's in it. I don't care the lifestyle that comes with it. I don't care the ups and the downs that comes with it. I will completely cut it out of my life, because it's either allow this to completely send me to the point where it sent me last year, literally this time last year, where I got in this car, this very car, and tried to kill myself, or I quit it. Because the way this social media thing makes my brain think about myself, like, it makes me think that I'm hated, that I'm not worthy, that I'm not good enough. Like, it sends my brain in a very dark place. So it just needs to be nipped in the bud already, because it's getting too much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not using that as an excuse. I'm not using that as like oh, woe is me. Because I'm fine. Trust me, I'm fine. I just have my moments where I'm just like, dude. Thing is that I can block whoever the fuck I want to block also. Like, girl, I don't care how you feel. I don't care how you came at me. If I feel like that you came at me some type of way, this would have been a better angle. If I feel like you came at me some type of way, or I feel like your energy is just not worth being near mine, I will block you. I will block you twice if I could. I will unblock you and reblock you and block you again. I don't give a shit. I don't care about how you feel. Man, I can't believe someone ever blocked me. Like, girl, I'll unblock you. It's fine. You know what the thing is that people are pulling. You know, I was thinking about this earlier. These people are pulling out the Thomas that I thought I left behind. The reacting Thomas. The Thomas that reacts. And that's why I'm like, I need to figure this out, because if he's able to come back like that, when he's supposed to be dead, then there's a problem. Because the things that I was thinking about these people, the anger that I had, it's the anger that I had. The anger that I had towards these people when I should have done nothing but wish them best and let them go on was bad. So I was like, you know what? This has to stop. This has to stop. It has to stop. And if it doesn't stop, I have to leave social media. I have to quit this shit, because I'm not going to let it do that to me. I'm too much of, I know my intentions are too good, and I'm trying way too hard to be a better version of myself, and I will never allow someone to let me go back to a nasty individual like they let me do today. I didn't even, you know what, no, because I wasn't even being nasty today. You know what, I'm too hard on myself, because I wasn't even that nasty today. Matter of fact, I wasn't nasty at all. I'm really thinking about, like, I didn't do shit today. I didn't do shit. Yeah, I reacted. I shouldn't even breathed their names. That's what I did wrong. But that's it. They triggered me. That's what happened. I was triggered. I was so triggered that Carlos was like, you're not even on this earth anymore. Like, you're like somewhere else. Like, this isn't Thomas. He was like, this isn't like, you're not Thomas right now. That's how triggered I was. Like, I was so sent. Like, I was sent. He was like, you need to go. This isn't it. Carlos is so good to me. Like, and he's so patient with me. Oh my God, that man is so patient with me. You can't fix stupid. You know what? You can't fix stupid, and you can't be people's karma. You can't fix stupid, and you can't be people's karma. That's what I have to remember. I grew up on that. I grew up on that saying. My dad told me it all the fucking time. You cannot fix stupid. And here I am trying to fix stupid. The only stupid you can fix is your own. When you shamed poor, I have never shamed a poor person in my life. That's so dumb. By the way, if any of you guys on Twitter see someone saying that I shamed poor people, can you just correct them? Or send them like a clip of this, like, or just correct them, because they obviously got their information from people that don't like me. Or they're just, nope, I'm not gonna say that. Or they're just not aware with what they're saying. So, did I shame poor people? That I would be shaming my parents and my family. Anyways, like, be shaming me basically, and my boyfriend and his family. I'd be shaming, and then I'd be shaming like half my audience. Why doesn't always attack me? I don't know. He just has like a hard on for me or something.
What are your thoughts on all this drama? Let me know in the comments. That's all for this investigation. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. My social media will be linked down below, and I'll see you guys in our next investigation.